All right, Chad, let's get it. Welcome back. We're gonna be breaking down some film from LG Squad, my new one that I play with this week, Nashville Predators. And what you're gonna see is definitely some different gameplay that you've been used to seeing, right? If you've been kind of week to week with the LG streams. This team's in the playoff spot. This team's a lot better than the previous team that I was playing with. And all these guys were new. I've never played with them before. Let's just see how we do this one. Move the puck up. So what you're going to see is, right, watch how the wingers play, how the center play. I mean, pretty much watch it all, right? But just watch how... Ooh, that was actually a close one there. Watch how we play, right? And if you've seen, like, the Ottawa streams, right, you can definitely see some comparisons, or some differences, actually, with how the gameplay was, right? So look how fast these wingers are going. They're at top speed. Quickly move the puck up. So that was off. Quickly sending it up. Right? We moved the puck down. They sent 2 guys. They sent 3 guys. And it's because, the reason for that is because they had sent, because of how close they were to the full pressure, all they had to do was touch it. And they couldn't. We get the puck out. So it's a 3-on-2. Wingers going very fast. There's the shot. Gets bounced, right? 3-on-2. You're playing with fire. You're at the disadvantage in terms of the defense at trying to maintain that puck or get that puck. Bouncing puck goes towards the offensive side of the game, and we're up 1-0. That was off a quick transition. Straight lining with the winger. And then crashing the net. So nice pick there by Green. He's going to rotate it back, right? Didn't have something there. Could have definitely spent our time a little bit here generating that. I don't think Teal had to move that so quickly as he tried to. Right, Green rotates it back. It's a matter of everybody going back to their spots and then playing as one. So this is the trap. This is something you don't see so much right here of what that player just did. Goes in and he sauces the puck, right? You can't really dump the puck in as effective as previous NHL. So he goes and sauces it. Because he's at top speed as well, he can go and retrieve it. We're at a standstill, right? That's the only downside when you look at the trap, is that everybody's kind of playing like there's no speed from the defense. So everybody's kind of like backpedaling, slow, half to not really moving at all, right? When it comes to their speed. The offensive guys, they're at top speed, right? If they can generate that speed through the neutral zone, which they did. That's the downside to the trap, and that is a strategy to beating it. Same with the dump and chase in previous years, but it's basically like a modified version of doing that. It's the same thing, right? You're dumping and you're chasing. You're just not doing it the normal way, I guess. So Green goes in, tries to find that, right? But it's how they control the puck, too, that really brings an eye, right? To how we're playing and why we're so successful. Or why we were successful this game, because we definitely played really well this game. So a forecheck from Blue. Now it's man-to-man coverage with support from Teal. Man-to-man coverage from me. I'm on an island. I'm able to get a stick on it. They get it again. And then I track inside. Support from the inside as well, Teal. But I was able to pick that off. Now control, reset. They're going to be forechecking. I took too long to make that pass. And I actually could have made the pass then. Yeah, I mean... It's kind of tough because, you know, we want to try to control the puck as defensemen. We don't want to be able... Or we don't want to get caught, right? With trying to control for too long. But it's not always best to throw the puck up either, because then if the forwards are not necessarily at top speed or in an area to retrieve that puck and make something happen with it, you're putting them... You're almost handcuffing them. So it's tougher for them to actually manage the break-in because there's no defense to support that. And it's all just forwards basically controlling it. But the wingers in this game do a really good job with applying a lot of pressure. And they're still in the lane. And they do a very good job with securing the puck, which is the 2 things that you need to be very proficient in when you're playing as wing. And they know how to rotate back, too. Right? You know, like, it's not a matter of, you know, Red having to be Superman either. If you have really good wingers, that eases the tension off the center and the 2 defensemen, because they know exactly what they're going to be doing. Here, there was a call out from Blue. At least on the next play, he wanted me to give call outs because I was kind of unsure of what I wanted him to do. I mean, he could have stayed there. I could have just sauced the puck there. And then he would have stayed at top speed too. He kind of froze a little bit because I didn't give a call out to him. So that's being on the same page, right? Defensemen need to be able to give the call outs to their wingers and forwards to tell them where they want them to go in terms of the routes, right? Because there's a couple options there, right? Like I could tell Blue to stay boards, or I could tell him to cut in. So the defense is there, anchoring inside leverage. He's staying a pretty good, distance away. He can close that distance at any time. I make a pass there. He's still staying inside. He poke checks. He doesn't quite get it, so he didn't exactly press him as soon as he got it. Which means then I actually made the pass. Like, I delayed on the pass just enough to keep him there, right? Because some guys will go now towards the guy because they anticipate you making a pass early. And that doesn't always work. Or they'll, they try to jump it. And if you jump it and you're wrong, then you're beat, right? Because the player's going to get around you. What's up, Sable? So that was, I think, here's when he told me that. Just to give him a call out. And it's not like we always have to give call-outs. You go inside the side. Yeah, so here it's a matter of... See, they're at top speed, which is kind of tough because I need to be at top speed as well. But you're on an island at this point. Teal's there for support on the inside if he can get there, which he wasn't. But I was, inside leverage enough to where I could just hold my stick out and let my player do the work there. Which is actually really good defense. It's just I kind of wish I could get to more of a top speed, like... I just feel like when you have the puck, you have a really good animation to generate speed. Players without it don't necessarily get that animation. So, I mean, it's just like... Even when you see, like, Green, like, he'll skate, and he kind of looks like he's skating slow. Then he gets the puck, and it's, like, almost a different tempo. Same with Blue whenever he gets the puck. Like, they're not moving at top speed, but this game gives the players with the puck. I'm still on the train of, like... When you have the puck, you actually have more speed than without it. And therefore, if you're running wheels, you have way more speed than without the puck. People think that you slow down 2%, 3%, whatever those points, that point value is. I don't agree with that. I think you have a better animation. It combines with like elite edges and acceleration to pick up the puck in stride, right? Bounce off the boards type of thing. You gain that speed. Like even that right there. I'm trying to skate, and now I get the puck, and it's like those quick strides. If you notice how I'm skating, you see how it's like kind of slow with my like stride. I pick up the puck and watch how fast I go. Like I'm like a little step faster with it. Like it's something in this game. It's been like that for years. So that's like something that's very tough when you're playing defense to like manage that. You have to like move quickly to get back into to try to like match their speed. If you have somebody who's going to be straight lining you, which is a very popular tactic amongst really high level teams, high level players that know how to do that. You see how good Blue is here? Moves, he gets the puck and it's like he doesn't stop. He just full strides on the guy. Like it's a very simple tactic and he gets around a defender. Which means that defender, like, this is why you almost can't do that. He tries to press him. When you poke check, that's like you're all in. And if you don't get that puck, you're beat. There's no way of catching up. Which is, like, kind of weird. Because, like, is that actually realistic hockey? Do you actually see that in the NHL? I mean, you do it, then you don't. Because I feel like if you're really active with your stick, that doesn't mean that your speed takes a hit. Like if you watch real NHL, like they're going to be in a back pedal, they're going to be turning and skating, and they can play side by side with somebody. They're not going all in on a play unless they're pinching, right? Like that's when they're going all in. But it's like when you do get back and you're trying to skate side by side, obviously the guys who have the puck are not going to be at top speed unless you're Connor McDavid. But even him, his top speed technically takes a hit because he's going side to side so many times to try to get the defenders off him. And those like little like really powerful cuts in and out is what allows Connor McDavid to cut through the D. In this game, it doesn't give like, there's not a lot to the defense besides really not like, you have to be very precise with how you pursue a play, forecheck a play, or like press on a play. So this is something wingers, man. Like I gotta. So what he does here, and this is also a bug in this game, or it's not a bug necessarily, but it's like an exploit almost, right? You do gain speed when you hold, and you do gain hitting assistance when you hold your right stick down. And he gains speed towards me. He tried to get a nudge there. I don't think, for some reason, those nudges don't, like, even that animation there is not intended. Because why the hell is he goes in towards me, right? He stops a little bit. He's trying to get that type of speed boost. And what his guy does is he hits to the side instead of towards me. That happens a lot on like back checks and also forechecks. Like if you're side by side, you can hit those. But you sometimes miss going forward and back. Happens far too often. What the? Wait, whoa. That guy just body checked. Blue. Oh no, he didn't hit blue apparently. Wow. Bounced off him. But that's a turnover. You don't want that. That's a really good forecheck, actually, because what the winger did. Watch how the winger covers blue here. Trap. He matches the speed, and then he just goes, I'm just going to go for the hit. He actually took blue with him. There was no pass to make there. If that pass were to go, he would have missed it. I stepped up there. We had the support from green, who comes down from the top left to try to support because Teal is out of the picture. Does what he's supposed to do, then he returns back to his zone. Look at the coverage from green. He's like shadowing the defenseman, but staying in the play to where he can pursue here. He misses the check. Blue goes in forechecks to support that, and now they're back into their spot. Even if you do pursue a play, it shouldn't be the end of the world, because you should have the support from your other teammates. And now blue again. Watch what he does here. All he does is full stride skate. This defenseman should be turning, and this guy here keeps getting caught because he's not matching the speed of the player. He's not matching the speed of blue. He's turning, trying to poke check. All that's going to slow him down. He's never in a full stride animation to match blue. Therefore, he goes to the box. You do that, you play with fire. And it's not about stopping them at the blue line every single time, or trying to stop them when you're close to them. It's about being able to see the play further. And sometimes you have to conserve your like attack almost onto the player. You have to like play for when you're in a better spot. So like even right there, all I did was shadow. I didn't even do anything, right? If this was the other player, maybe, I mean, I could have technically pushed here. We had the support. I could have went and sent a body check towards him, but I'm not even going to take that chance on getting a penalty or anything like that. He still would have sent it into the zone because he had plans to do that anyway. Green takes it, make the pass. There's a good cut there from blue, and now I'm in the picture. Try to go back door. Nothing wrong there. Sent it out, and now we'll reset it, right? Green can go in if he wants to. Plays with fire a little bit. Doesn't get burned. He's able to send that puck in, and he gets a goal from it. So he took a chance, right? This is how you manage the puck if you're green, right? He doesn't go straight in. He knows how to control the puck, right? That right there is a 50-50. That's one. Right? It's like, it's kind of tough, right? Like because technically he could have lost that puck right there, and that would have been potentially this guy getting that puck. Who knows? Tries to send it to the middle, and Red's in a good spot to pick up that rebound. So 2-0. 2-0 off the play from green, controlling that puck from the outside and sending it across, right? Crash the net is what he did. He sent it, and then there was like a crash the net type mentality. That's 2 goals from that. There definitely should be more resets here, though. If you notice, right? Green, we get it. Should just be an instant reset. I mean, if that was me, because you notice now we don't have the puck, and it's because there's nobody going with speed. If you had blue, potentially, like both of them went in for it. There's no lane to quickly send it to blue or red. Should just be instant back. Like that's kind of the when you start like really controlling the puck, it's that fine line of like not trying to control it for too much, but you don't want to also give it away too quickly. Sometimes you have to control the puck to make a play happen, and that's something that I think the wingers, especially on this line, do really well. Got sends it around, back down, and now Red's chasing it. Blue's on the forecheck, and then the guy goes and slap shots it. That's all right. Now I'm man to man here, so we have a forecheck in place. Blue conserves it a little bit, and then he goes for it. It's not, it's not a bad play, but considering we're up 2-0. But still, I can still make that play. I think I told Blue to cut in here. And he cuts in. Now, he didn't get anywhere with it, because I don't really know where else I could go there. See, now 95 plays it well, because look at what he does now. He goes up, and then he goes back. Now he's facing the opposite direction, trying to match the speed, which is what he does there. Blue's also not in. Doesn't seem like he's at full speed either. Blue stops a little bit. He's trying to get to full speed. Now he cuts, right, which stops him a little bit, because when you cut, you're not at top speed anymore. Actually, it's kind of weird. All right. I guess, right? I mean, it's just like it looks different, you know. Like when you don't have the puck, you look a lot slower. You really do. There's definitely something in this game with that. Now Teal has the control, right? Forcing it through the middle. Now there's a rotation. Blue takes my spot. I take Teal's. Teal's out of play briefly. Gets it back. Quickly sending it up. There's a forecheck. Nice. And now Blue's going to try to straight line. Has a good defensive play to stop that. Man-to-man coverage on the winger from me. Teal goes to pursue it. I'm going to support there too. That's a tough play right there. So this is where Red's got to stay middle. You do notice that. So I go... See, Blue's there to support. Then he goes back to his spot. Technically, the wingers are doing what they're supposed to do. If you notice, they're man-marking here. They're not chasing down low. This should only be the two defensemen and possibly Red joining this play. But Red technically should stay middle, I think. Or he can kind of support because there was nobody there. But this is where it's almost like I have to then follow this guy. But like if Red was there, he could just take what comes his way. Make it simple. Because then the pass could go and then he could take that. Like I have to support down low. That's where I have to be. This is technically right D spot. You know, anything that goes down here behind net. It's not necessarily like we're chasing. Like, because again, we were trying to manage the puck. We need that. Green almost now has to take Red spot briefly, and that doesn't happen. That was a good attempt on the sauce there. I try to control that. It's something that, see, even that's actually, I don't know. It's actually a pretty good play to try to like move that puck to the side, allow our team to get it instead of trying to send it in deep. It's a matter of sending it across, which is actually dangerous territory, because if you had somebody that can take it in now, he's in full stride almost. But it's a matter of like, I'm not going to send this puck in deep because I know they'll get it. I'll send it once I get in. I'll sauce it to see, because there's wide open ice here, and our team's eventually going to be moving forward into it. Green then gets it. He can then cycle it down low, try to get something good. Another good poke check from the defenseman. They're moving up. Now I'm going to man mark the passing lane there. Teal then supports, because then I worked my way back to the right. It was a good attempt there on that pass. But this is the difference here, right? I mean, that's actually an incredible play. And that should be Teal man marking that. You know, I'm man marking this side. Teal's got to support there. He's got to see the people behind you. This is the problem with overhead, because you don't see that. Like, what I did right there was I briefly pressed the back button, right? So I can, like, see, like, just kind of, like, briefly look who's behind me. And there was nobody behind me. If you're Teal, you just have to see this guy. You just have to see that guy. You know, and that's the same thing with me if the other guy did it to my side. So I suied freaking blue there. This is where I have to control the puck. And actually should probably find behind net here. Because a lot of defensemen will pinch this play. If they have it. If they have the support. And that's like a really bad pass on my part. What's up, Skilzy? Whenever you're ready, roll on. Alright, well yeah, if you guys want to play save, you guys can start. I think you guys... Do you guys have 5? Yeah, playing, yeah. So what? Yeah, those guys play Esports, Skizzy, right? How do you pronounce those guys' names? Is that Sharkly? No, that's not. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah. Oh, you guys need one? For what? Is it 5s or 6s? Oh, it's for 6s? Well, wait, who's gonna play goalie? Because I don't think Cole's in, is he? If I go in, I'd have to play goalie. Oh, Cole's in? Oh, I thought he was getting on later. Oh, here, wait, hang on. Let me see how far are we. Just want to take a little bit of look at the third period. It's like, yeah, my ass. Tell me you don't fucking want me. It's like, yeah, my ass. Hey, so Skizzy, who this left D, who does he play for? For Esports. You don't fucking want me. Just move on. Like, I can take it, you know. Actually, the first game that we played against, wait, was it first? I think it was last. Oh wait, was it last game? Nuge was playing. He was left D. I think he plays Esports too, right? I don't know. I just know the name. Oh, okay. No worries, Zane Swagger finished up the game. Alright. This is where I try to... See, that's tough, man. I mean, it's like... Like, I don't know. How do I play this better, to be honest with you guys? Like, where can I go with this puck? Besides try to send it up. But like, here's the thing: esports teams don't get in this situation ever. They don't. I don't think I've ever seen them do it. Well, I mean that's actually a lie. There's sometimes it goes back and forth like that, but the majority of the time they'll always full reset. I blocked that shot. I didn't even notice. That's dangerous territory there. Did I try to? Please tell me I tried to send it over to green. I did. There's no way I tried to send it up like that. I fucking hate passes, dude. See, look, green right there. What he did is high level. You don't see this from wingers that don't know how to play the game. He baits. He knows when the poke check's gonna come out. He'll turn. He'll turn again. He just dodged 2 poke checks. He dodged it. It's like he's dodging a jab in boxing. Dodge, dodge. That's what he did. Elite Edges helps with that, but that is a high level play from a winger, from a forward. It's something small, but you see it a lot. Because like that's the thing. What defensemen are doing is that we're trying to match your speed, but we can't play backpedal. We can't turn and skate. Or we're forced to turn and skate is what I mean. We can't play from a backpedal where we can poke check and keep our stick out there. We're going to get burned. Because that's how this game is. We slow down drastically every time we poke check. And we're just slower in a back pedal. In reverse could help, but again, when you poke check, you're gonna slow down. That's all they need to get around you. If that poke check doesn't work initially, and you're not playing for 1 poke, you're trying to play for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th. That's how you gotta play defense. So the problem is we're stuck into this. Well, no, he poke checked there, then he turned and poke checked again. But that's the problem. 24, he's got to stay. What he has to do, let's see. He's got to He's got to like slow down is what he has to do. Allow this guy to play. He's got to be facing towards his net, essentially. So he's skating the other way. And he has to shadow his movements, not press a button. You cannot press a button. You have to just skate with them and hopes that green can make a play to where he's going to turn and you can follow that turn and allow your skates to do the work for you. He's poke checking, and then he goes inside. Now green's got all this space here to make a play. He'll go around that, and now the play's continued. Now green did his part to enter, which as a defenseman you're trying to stop that, or at least I mean, there's no really there's no real like quick. I mean, I guess he's because that's the importance of holding blue line. Once the puck goes in, green could still send it around now if he wanted to and get blue to track it down. It's just he doesn't want to send it early because now people can jump that route. Now he's bought enough time to where they pulled away and he can make that pass. Now blue's in a safe spot to manage the puck. He dodged a check right there too. He dodged it because the guy's going full blast at him too. Moves that puck, try to force it to red. Red now can make a play as well. Almost sent it in front. And now we have offensive zone time. Green's going to manage that puck. Control. What does he do? Find the open ice. He didn't send it to the point so quickly, which he could have then right there. Right there, he's buy time. Now send it. Because now 5 guys are below the slot. Or 1 guy's in the slot. The other 4 guys are not even there. Now we have, now we can send that around. So that's the importance of, like, that's the difference between just being a mediocre player. Because here's what a lot of guys would do. They would send that puck now. Or they would send it now. Which maybe, you know, he can make that play back to Teal, and Teal can control it. Because, again, this guy can pursue him, but he's got enough time to make a pass to me or not. But it's that initial, it's that extra amount of control to where now this player's full committed to him. Now he can make a pass, and now Teal's got 5 years to make a play instead of like a couple seconds. He's got a few more seconds. That's the difference, right? He can't make a pass to blue. He can maybe make a pass to red, but remember, this player's closing in. He could stop that, and he was able to. Okay, that's just actually ridiculous. There, he gets hit, and then how did he get that second? How did he get that extra push right there? Watch what happens here. He gets hit, and it's that push right there. It's like it was almost like he got hit, and then he like sprung back into the puck. How did he do that? Is that something that he knows? Now blue's gonna bait and get the puck back, and I make the pass back to him. But look at the work that they're able to do behind that. That's not something the average winger can do. I'm definitely going to tell you that. That's not something the average forward can do. Well, that's a great pass by Teal. Makes the pass down. I'm going to make the pass up to blue. He's going to straight line. You know, he dodged it again. He faked going to the outside, then he cut in. Bang. And I think there he anticipated that cut. He's had enough reps to where he knows how to control the puck and cut it like that. Elite edges hubs too. Almost offside there. He's going to control, doesn't have it, and then what a good poke, I guess. Whatever. I'm playing too far away, but I shadow. I mean, technically, I should have been closer there. So I'm here, and what I'm seeing is I'm thinking he's going to make a pass there. Technically, well, here's the thing. I have to play like that because red is technically beat. That pass could be there. Let's say I did move closer, and that pass doesn't get intercepted by red if he were to make that pass there. I mean, T would have to play that, obviously. But I've got to support middle. Maybe I didn't have to support for so long. I could have went, let's see, real time here. I'm not going to pause. Support. Now turn. Because now, like, well, it's still, that wouldn't have made much of a difference. Still would have had the outside unless I was hard pressed on him. That's kind of tough. News play for a few esports. Yeah, I know he was it delusional, or is that what they're called? Are they still in action, by the way? I'm not even sure. I haven't seen much of them. Because I know they're an esports team, right? You could reset the play. What's up, Chris? You could reset the play if you don't like the situation ahead of you. The winger is trying to force you, then they're going to try and cut you off so they don't expect you to turn back and reset. Right, and that's where you got to be able to have like your opposite defenseman as a potential support option if they send one guy. If they send two, which is what I would do in my forechecking style, send both wingers to press that. Like that, this play right here, I didn't mean to do that, but it looks so clean. I was like, that was definitely not intended at all. But hey, it looked flashy, so you know. But look at the forecheck here. So I'm supporting from the middle. Now I'm essentially playing. Here's the rotation. We have red playing green, and I'm playing red. That's the rotation. And then green's playing me. Forecheck, 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 man-to-man coverage, man-to-man coverage. Well, technically I am man-to-man coverage there. So and then that's a pocheck. We get the puck, control, control. I allow my skates to somehow get that and make the pass down low. That's a good press. The problem that I'm using total controls. I can't board pin and hold guys anymore. At least I don't think, unless there's something else. How do you pronounce this guy's name? Sharky? That's got to be a play called Tropics. I have heard of them. And is it Jur says, or is that like a silent J sound? Play for a team I've heard called Ohana. Okay, I haven't heard of them. I've heard of Tropics. This is good. Oof, almost. Oh, that's like dangerously close to being a breakaway. Dangerously. I mean, how the hell did he not get that? Man-to-man coverage here. Tries to cut in. Red there's support as well. And it's a good man mark. So 2-0, man. Our defense has been top tier. And it's been from the support from wingers, the center doing his job, and the two defensemen being able to man mark their spots when they needed to. And let me see this. Wow. That's blue supporting on that. So they're trying to make the pass here, which he would have had that if that wasn't for blue. Made a quick pass to green, and he's off to the races. How do the defensemen get beat there? He's forcing that pass. Charlotte? Okay, there. That's how you say it. And how do you say the other guy's name? Because the other guy is beat many times this game. So if he plays Esports, that's kind of why I don't know him. Because they're not that good. Hey, Chris, what do you think about playing Esports? If we were to get a team right now and try to play Contenders Cup, there's like 2 divisions. There's one that's invite only that the league decides on, which is all the other really top tier esports teams, and then there's a Contenders Cup open bracket for teams like us that join. Shlarchi, or maybe that's how you say it. Shlarchi? Yeah, I don't know, fucking man. Jesus Christ. So now they're in full forecheck mode. We'll pass it up. Control from blue. He'll sauce it. Oh, he tried to sauce back door, and then it's just they don't know how to man cover. Close enough. Yeah, no, right? Jur says, right? Yeah, like that's what. Yeah, I don't really care how do I pronounce the names anymore, really. Got 5 in Discord chat. When you hack, all right. This is what 4-0. I think I see it on the game technically. But now they're in like forechecking mode. Be interesting. We'd have to grind hard to have the correct personnel. Exactly. Like here's the thing, man. Like we have to compare ourselves to the talent we see elsewhere. So if you guys are listening, right, the guys who are, you know, like Ty Sable, you guys, right, and then, you know, anybody else, if you're playing in NCAA, if you're playing in the CHL, you have to compare your talent individually to the talent you see around you. Right? If you play, you know, like for me, I would have to compare myself to these guys, which is obviously what I'm doing when I'm breaking down film. But if you're playing through games, right, you're going to be looking at it from a different perspective. You're just going to be looking at it from raw gameplay, you live as you're playing it. And you have to see, all right, how good are my skills to the person next to me, to the person across from me, to my opposite winger, to my opposite defenseman, center, whatever. And you have to see, all right, where do I stand? Then you have to look top of the dog, Esports. How good are they? What do they do that I don't? Where do I see, if I were to play against them, how do I see myself doing against them? And I don't even have a clear answer to that from me. And for me, right, for me to be playing NHL, like I would have to just take that chance and, you know, send me into the fire, see how I do. That's how I did season 1. Send me into the fire, wasn't even expecting it. Didn't do too bad, actually. But there's a lot that I have to learn. And I'm still looking at that now today. Then we have to look at personnel-wise, lines, team that we're playing for. How is my team doing in the NCAA, CHL? How are the rest of the teams doing? All right, like for me, I'm looking at Ottawa, and I'm like, well, this sucks, man. You know, how do you get better from that point? You would have to play, constantly have a good set line of practice between the guys that you're playing with on your same line. Point is, we do not have a set lineup that is consistent enough to play. We have a bunch of guys that rotate in, and we just play whatever. This is why I constantly say we need to be locking ourselves into a spot. Because if we play now, where is everybody gonna be in terms of like where are they gonna play? Because I have to play defense now tonight, don't I? Yeah, who's all playing right now anyway? Are we all in the DR? Okay, let me see here. See, no. We want Wolves to play center if he's gonna be in the team. Even if he may play defense, he hasn't been playing defense for us. And this is no shot to him or anybody. We need consistent lineups. The thing is, do I need to be center or defense? And if we have two guys, essentially, that are going to be playing one spot, then that second guy can't play. Realistically. Now, in this case, we'll have Wolves move to center, I'll play defense. But that's too many rotations. We don't have, I don't think we have, we don't have the set lineup to play in any league right now. Even if we were to join, even what, the freaking VHL or whatever they call it, or the ITHL, we don't have the personnel and the time in to do that, to be going in and just winning. If you guys think differently, by all means, get whoever you want and play in those leagues. I just won't be a part of it right now. The reason for me is because actually, for one, Thursdays are not a good day for me right now. I can always move in time. I can move that schedule around where I'm open on Thursdays, but I can't do it right now. But if you guys have the personnel and you guys want to do it, by all means, you can do it. Hell, you can even use Hackpack. I don't even care. But I don't think we have, for one, the talent. Even if we may think we have the skill, we do not have the skill. Because there's a lot of things that we don't do very well. And I don't know. I just think it's not as easy to just join in and see where we stand. Because for me, I played the game enough to know where we stand. And when you compare it to Esports, when you compare it to other leagues, even if I haven't played in those leagues, I know what it takes to actually win in those leagues. And I don't think we're not. I don't think we're close enough. Because yeah, we don't have the time in. We don't have the chemistry. We don't have all that. At least for me. If you guys think differently, by all means, you guys can bring it up when I join the call. Because for some reason, Discord doesn't feel like fucking work for me today. But that's my opinion. For you guys may have a different opinion. And I'm all for it. And for some reason, my fucking Discord's not opening up right now. What's up, Brandon? But yeah, like, we would have to grind a lot. Like, when I'm saying esports, it's not something that's just like, oh, wow, we're going to play a little bit and all of a sudden be really good and ready. I already know what would happen when we go in. We could shit on a lot of teams that may join. Who knows, right? Because it's an open bracket. You have NCAA teams that are going to be like, oh, yeah, let's join in. Why not? If they're NCAA, they're going to fucking suck ass unless they've been wronged and they've, you know, have a lot of skill and yet they're still somehow NCAA. But there's no way in fucking hell they're going to be playing and winning. That's just not going to happen. But like, here's the deal. From the talent that you just saw from the Nashville Predators, me breaking it down, we would need a line that is at least capable of doing that. Now, as far as Contenders Cup, you can be like, all right, we can have a little bit less skill than that, but we would still need a heck of a lot of skill and talent to be able to do it. And to be actually honest, I don't think we have it. Because we don't have the amount of reps in. It's no fault of anybody. It's just we don't have the consistent reps playing right now. That's the only thing. Like, if you take a look at really, like, at the very high, at the highest league, right? Esports, all the famous teams, Owls, GT, Cavs, Gaming, you know, Underdogs, Entourage when they were there. All those teams have taken years to get to where they're at. For us, it's only a little bit, and we're going to try to compete with basically the second division of esports. Like, that would be like we would have to randomly be very freaking good. And I don't even like we just don't have the first thing that we need, which is availability. We just don't have it. Not yet. And that's the thing. We could be on this journey and we could cycle through another 10 to 15 guys before we actually finalize a true lineup that could be competing. I couldn't get that fucking pug out. At 2 seconds, I'm at 0. And we're playing with fire here. But like that's the thing. Like, as far as like joining a lower tier league, like ITHL, VHL, whatever. Like, that may not also be, like, I don't know. For me, that's just like, it's something that's a filler, but it's not something I even want to be doing either. Because again, like, for me, you could call it arrogance or whatever, ego. I just feel like I have a decent gauge on where we're at and where we sit. What it would take to really get to that next level. I can't believe Discord is still not yet open. Unless it's like fucking glitched somehow. There's no way it is, right? You guys ever get apps that like open and say they're open, but they're not open? Like, that's what it's telling me. I'm trying to close it or open it up, and it's like not actually telling me it's open. And it's like, even the teams that we've been facing, do you really think those teams are like really that good. Like even this team right now, do we really like? Do you think they're good? You know, and it's like, yeah, we face teams that are good at times, but like again, esports is not something to take lightly. I don't think that's almost like, if you really think about it, like it would be like, see, for me, I've done like taekwondo tournaments, right? For, you know, ever since I was a kid. And I've, you know, competed in many like local tournaments. That would be like the local tournaments is like, all right, guys near the area, whatever. That would be like VHL, you know, ITHL, you know, whatever other like type of friggin' banana leagues or whatever friggin' shit, where it's like they're low tier. It's something to get experience in, whatever. The talent may not be there. There's been many competitions I'd go and there'd be nobody in my division to spar against, at least in my age group and at my level, right? So I wind up having like this exhibition match against some lower or higher, you know, belt level opponent. And it would be like for fun. It wouldn't even, you know, matter or friggin' anything. But then you get to like state competition, which is like, that's like the second biggest competition. And that's like, that would be what we're trying to join. Is this the state competition. And then esports, like where Caps Gaming, Alice GT, all those teams play, Scary Hours. That's like your nationals, which is like the biggest. Everybody goes and competes. You gotta qualify to get there, right? Because you have to win at state, or no, not. You actually just have to compete at state, at least for Taekwondo. But like nationals is, you've got, or you could say, I mean, I guess there's actually two divisions at nationals. There's a world class division, which you have to, I think, win at state to qualify for that. Which is then obviously a higher division. That would be like the esports we're trying to, or Scary Hours and all them guys are in. And then you've got the grassroots, which would be us, I guess. Everybody else that didn't win or at least compete at state and was there, that would be us, right? And even that can be kind of a pain if you're not training for it. So I don't know. Like for me, I wouldn't be able to do it. So it would have to be you guys. Like. But that's the thing. Do we even have the availability set for that? Like here's the plan I have for us, at least for me, right? I, you know, tend to keep it quiet, but I wanted to make that pass. But like the plan that I have would be for us to grind until we get to basically the summertime. And I feel like the summertime, which would be another, 2 months, possibly 3. It could be like the middle of the summer, end of summer, when we could be trying to look and see, all right, how good are we? And if there's no leagues to get there, then we just wait till NS 24. I just put a picture in Discord of what happened. See, I can't even fucking open it up. For some reason, it's not like, I don't know if I would have to like restart my computer, which would end the stream in order to do that. Unless if I go to like Task Manager and see if it's open, it's just not fucking showing me. But I'd say, like, for us to be ready, I would think we have to be able to do the basics right. Being able to manage the puck, move it, solid rotations, right? Have some chemistry in the offensive zone of set plays, power plays. what do we want to see? Being able to have a good mix of trap and forecheck. You know, like whatever works. Did that guy just fall somehow? Oh my god, what a save. Make for one, have a solid set lineup. People are locked into positions, have some substitutions at those positions, not us rotating to try to find it. Right? Like go from center to defense to winger to goaltender. Like it just, that doesn't make sense. You know, you wouldn't do that because that does nothing but sets us backwards. And that's literally what was the downfall of NHL 22 when you look at that team. Like, that's all that was, if you really think about it. Guys like Chris and Swaggy, Cole, those guys would know when you go back to NHL 20. Skillsy as well. NHL 22, the reason it failed was because we didn't have, or the reason we weren't at that level was because we constantly had rotations in place. And now eventually those guys, you know, we had a lineup that just simply could not play because of things going on outside of the game, like jobs and, you know, other things, right? In which we couldn't play. We just couldn't play as often as we did before, and therefore we just weren't actually playing. And then when we had a rotation in, it always downgraded our performance because the guys that we had rotating in, we had to keep mixing the lines up. It just wasn't working. Exactly. It basically played everywhere. I went from right D to center to right D, the winger, the right, you know, it's like we had Skillsy play from goalie to right D to sometimes center to right wing. We had Swaggy go from left wing to left D to left wing, the left D to center. We had Bobby go from left wing to left D to left wing to left D. Nick was the only guy I think that was consistent, and he only played freaking left wing. We had Kurt go from right wing to center to right wing to center to left wing. We had Chris go from right D to center to left wing, or right wing to fucking, you know, it's just like too many rotations cut the flow. Big tipper, my ass, dude. And we just couldn't play, you know, like we just couldn't compete when we needed to. And then NSL 23 came around and it looked like we just lost everything. Because we kept switching personnel. That's what killed us. Like, I know the type of teams that we would probably get. We would get a mix of guys that are doing exactly what we're trying to do. So the competition could be good or bad, I guess. But we would eventually meet those teams that would probably kill us, the teams that have better chemistry. Like, we just don't have it set yet. Because, like, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to just see where we land, right? See how good we are. But it's like, I already know that. But that's me. You can call it ego, arrogant, whatever. I know exactly where we're at. Because it's a direct comparison of NS 22. We have a little bit better. We're a little bit better because of the skill of, you know, of everybody individually and how we're setting the lineups. Like where we're having Swaggy now play left D. We're having Zane only play right wing. Sable has been that guy that's rotated between all 3-4 positions, which is a minimal rotation, but it's fine, right? We have Wolves now only playing center. I'm playing a mix of center and right D, which is sometimes it sucks. Ty's playing mainly left wing, but sometimes he plays left D. Or right D, I guess. But that's our problem. We don't have everybody in a specific spot. And we don't have the availability within that lineup to play more than once per week. And it's not something that's just going to magically click between 2 weeks. Like, if it's twice per week, that's probably like the minimum that we would want to play. But we would probably want to play 3-4 times a week if we're going to try to get to that level. I truly only play mostly defense now when I play. Well, is that... Excuse me, when you're playing... Well, is that like when you're playing with your club? Or is that just like in general where you're playing? Okay. Well, that's good actually. It'd be good to see. Well, see, like then, yeah, then you should. Like, if you join us, then you should be playing only defense. Like that's where we got to be. We got to master a spot. Like for me, for years, it was defense, defense, defense. That's all I did was defense from 2019 to 2022. Well, actually, no, I did switch up and play forward that year, but, you know, whatever. And then we get to sixes, and it's been defense with a mix of offense from me. Like, this would be the team that we play, just so you know. Which I know is a warm-up game, who gives a damn? I don't even have comms right now. But this would be the type of team where they have... It looks like they have a little bit better chemistry than us. And this would be the score that it'd be, probably. Does this guy have my face? No, he don't. I thought he did. Nobody ever picks my face. I don't think I've ever seen anybody cares about the normal team. Yeah, like, they don't look all that great, but they're better than us. You could just tell. Let's play them another 3-4 times, see where that goes. It's not a matter of us comparing. Like, we need to see a gauge of where we're at. Because for me, I already know where we're at. For you guys, if you guys don't know, you know, it's just, I don't know, man. That we haven't played enough of the game to know. Or we haven't seen enough of what it takes to be at the top level. Nobody wants to grind. Exactly. Like, that's the thing, you know? It's like, sometimes it's not the fault of our own because, again, schedules change, you know, availability changes because of things going on in our outside life. Or it's just a matter of we don't like this game and we don't want to put so many hours into it if it's a trashy-ass game. But that goes back to my original question. Do we want to play esports? When everybody says, yeah, okay then. Esports grind is much different than a regular top 100 grind. Because if all we wanted to do was play top 100, we could do that. And we could just keep doing what we're doing right now. But if we want to get to esports, and I'm not just talking contenders division, like who the fuck plays for that? Nobody plays for that. If you're going to play contenders, it's because you want to eventually get to the top tier league. You don't just play contenders to match up and see where you're at. And then just say, all right, we're not there, or we're eventually just not going to continue it. Because that's the mentality of a lot of people. They play this game for a while, then they get bored of it, then they move on. And then they come back, and then they get bored of it, and then they move on. I can name a few guys that have played with us that have done that. And at the end of the day, they just don't want to play the game. There's at least two guys right off the bat that I can... And you guys probably know them. You guys know exactly who those guys are. Where it's like they were sort of about the grind, but they weren't. When it came down to it, they just didn't want to play. Game was either too boring or it got too complicated for them because they're not playing the game. Look at the crowd, dude. By the way, is the game volume too loud? Because it kind of seems like it is, for me at least. I feel like I'm friggin' like yelling almost. Yeah, how often do we get a penalty too? Just based off whatever. One thing we could experiment with is everybody picks a spot to master first. Right. I mean, yeah. Mainly be sticking to defense. And yeah, and that's exactly where where we've been putting you. HP. Yeah, no, this has always been our team. But yeah. I think we played against Hidden Potential before, right? I think there's definitely a team back in 22 that we played. But look, I mean, see this, yeah, even this is like, seem to dangle the whole squad. Oh, good play. Nice. High performance. Yeah, right. That's the power of a piss off crowd. Yeah, I know. I don't know, is the game volume too loud or no? Can you guys hear me okay? Like if I don't talk as loud, you guys still hear me? I would, but you guys seem to be pretty good at the right D position. Yeah, that's the only thing. I mean, Swaggy, do you play goalie? I mean, I feel like goalie is that only difference. Like, if you wanted to have a rotation at goaltender, and you had a skater that was playing like wing or center, whatever, and you wanted to rotate and play goalie, I think that's the only position because you don't need chemistry with your goaltender. It's just common knowledge where to cover. Like if you're playing defense and it's a 2-on-1 and you don't have the you know who to actually cover, which is the passing lane, while the goalie handles short side. Like that's easy common knowledge. You don't need chemistry with your goaltender to do that. So you can have a rotation at goalie, but as far as like each position, you need to be solidified in those spots in order for a team to go from 0 to up, to really good. In terms of right, yeah, I know the right D's definitely, it's got a lot of good potential there. It's just everywhere else. It's not and like that's the thing. I'm not saying that we're bad or anything like that. It's just we're not at that level. And hell, we probably could go in and maybe possibly get to like middle of the standings, depending on what type of teams that we're playing against. But we would be middle of the standings or bottom fragging. And do we really want to do that? Starting to rotate goalie in my gameplay. Yeah, I kind of weird. Like for me, I actually want to try to also experiment and play goalie, but I know that's a whole fucking other problem that I'd be having. What's up, Dustin? Yeah, can you guys even hear the music? I got everything else jacked up too loud. Yeah, for some reason, Discord is still not opening up for me. I don't know how that's even possible. Before I had a problem like that too, but then it would eventually open up. Wait, let me see something. This team is middle of the standings in the contenders division, and the Sharks middle of the standings. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. We be bottom fragging. Let's just come out and say it. We would be bottom fragging. We would be Ottawa Senator hockey. It's so no different than Ottawa Senator hockey. And like that's the thing. Like the way I judge those games, I would have to be doing with us more often. But that's the thing. I'm giving us the benefit of the doubt because we're not quite there. We're trying to figure things out. And I know the skill level is different between each player. I'm not going to shit on everybody if that was the point. You know, it's like, it just doesn't make sense to do it now because we're only what? We only started playing technically in January. You want us to go through that? And like, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to join and get our asses handed to us because I know that would happen. Yeah, let's take the film and look at it. I could take this game and look at it and say, hey, let's see what we did wrong here. And it would take me 5 hours to probably go through the game if I really wanted to do that. And actually, a loss like that actually discourages a lot of guys too. So, I mean, again, if I look back at a couple guys that have stopped playing, it's because of the freaking fat L's that we've had in the past. Almost gave like that, that the team a bad name in some sense, because it's like people don't want to lose, but not everybody's always there either. Like no. Well, yeah, like for me, I could handle the L, but like that's the thing. How does that actually make us better? Because I already know what our problem is. If we don't play enough, we don't have a set lineup, we're not available. 3 things. It wouldn't matter. Oh yeah, let's see how we play against this team. Get our asses handed those 10-0. Oh yeah, we're good. Let me break down this. We should have done this here, and that wouldn't matter if the left wing's playing left D next game, if the center's playing right D next game, if the right wing's playing goaltender next game, if the right D's now back up to center. None of that matters if we're not actively staying in those spots for those assessments to actually matter and take effect. It wouldn't make a freaking difference. The reason I break down LG is because I'm showing you guys what it takes to get there. You guys can take the feedback as is, right? Like it don't really matter. Or you can see, it's for me to assess my own way of analyzing the game. How do I see the game? And then you get, there's conversations that can be made off that. Our club has 1,022 games this year on PS4 version. Still not enough games for some guys. You see, for us, we're like not even a quarter of that. Or no, I actually think we're a little bit more than that. But we don't have a fraction of those games at one consistent lineup. I'm someone who will gladly get my ass beat 50 times over in the game and learn from each one. Well, yeah, but like, how will you... What, do you like record your own games and watch it back? Or is it just like in the moment type stuff? Because you could do that in any game. You don't have to get your ass beat by, in an actual league for that to tell you, for those games to tell you that. Like right here, it's the same mentality. Exactly. We need consistency of lineup. But yeah, in gameplay you're improving, and that's the thing. It's like a freaking ant's gonna try to fight a human being almost, you know what I mean? The ant's never gonna fucking win, but the human being's strong. That's not even really a good comparison, but still. Or like the ant, you know, the fly that gets into the spider's web. That fly ain't gonna win, no matter how good he thinks he is. And I would love to do that. If I wanted to do that, I would have done it years ago.
Hello?
What's up, Swaggy? Or Sable?
Hello?
I can hear you.
Is my mic super quiet or no?
Oh, you guys are talking in chat. Okay. Well, I can't. I still can't speak to you guys. I don't have an in-game chat mic. I can only do party chat technically. And oh wait, is that even opening up? It has to be. Okay, it is. That can open up, but I don't want to do that for wolves though.
I mean, it's too late now, Hack, but I would say try restarting your console.
Well, it's not the see, it's not the console. I use PC. So like for me, the app's not opening up. I'd have to like restart my entire computer, which would cut the stream off. And I can only hear you guys. I can't actually talk to you guys now. Unless I plug in a shitty ass mic, which I don't even know where that's at. And no, I don't even have the fucking adapter thing to it for my controller. And when I looked, the team has like 5 forfeit wins.
Yeah, Hack and I are both at like 70 ping.
There's no way that's. Wait, so that's the Contenders Cups. Excuse me, for that team that we just faced. Because then it's worse than I thought. It's way worse than I thought. Yeah, that's way. We would be bottom. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna. You know, like that's the thing, man. Because if we want to do it in the next 2 weeks, we would have to be grinding so hard. We would have to practically scream at each other to improve at the game. Why aren't you covering this, that? You know, like it would have to be hard ass coaching on everybody. I could handle that because hell, that's like what my job does.
I'm also like, fuck my god.
No, you're good.
Nobody's screaming at me all day. Yeah, like if I had enough time as the next team, that would actually take for us to get, like for us to really get there, it would be NHL 25, and then you'd probably still look at that and be like, it probably isn't that.
There's some cycle going.
I'm hurt.
Not bad.
Oh, this team's got it. Tell by their trap and the way that guy just moved the puck. Even right there, I could tell us. Guys, guess the score of this game. We should run some games on at night, Hack. One game.
Oh god. Okay.
Go in. That was some miscommunication there. Nothing wrong with hard coaching. True, but not a lot of guys can handle that. Like, that's the thing. Everybody could be like, oh yeah, it's... Go ahead and do it. But you guys don't actually know what it would take. I just got beat there. No, I didn't.
There's D. Back around the knee.
Even me, then, I'm not even as good as what we would need. You see what I'm saying? Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
Forgot we're still on. Or we weren't on the...
Yeah, my bad.
Okay. Think of every time someone decided to do something silly before they went to where in the game, and that's another game. You could be playing against a top team, getting beat and pushed. I mean, that's the thing. I completely agree with that. But for one, again, I wouldn't be able to play because I don't have we don't have the availability to play in the league. Otherwise, we would probably get.
I need to play that guy.
We'd probably get freaking banned because we don't have it. Because we don't have enough or something like that, you know? Also, is the VHL still going on for you guys? Or is that wrapped up now? Because again, we would have to play Wednesdays, Thursdays. Or, I mean, I guess there's a flexibility, but a lot of teams probably won't utilize the flexibility. They will say, let's play on Thursday, let's play on Wednesday, and get it done. And if you cannot comply, it has to be agreed upon from both teams. If they don't, you have to play the sign up is Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then flexibility if both teams agree on that. So if we're not playing Wednesdays because you guys are in a different league, or we don't have enough, and we can't play Thursdays because a few guys can't play here and there, that takes it out. Can't fucking play.
Nice.
Shut up.
Good fucking stuff.
Posted a video of us beating the #1 club on PS4 versions. Check it out. Compare the difference to last year gen. Yeah, I know the PS4 is not the old gen competition is not going to be as good as the new gen because everybody's here. Not like that. That's not to say that the the old gen is worse or is that bad, right? There is still going to be good teams, but it's just there's not going to be a huge variety of those teams playing. They're all going to be moved on, and it's less and less each year if you really think about it. I'd rather be told I'm doing wrong and how to fix it than keep doing stuff wrong. 22 old gen competition was way easier than new gen. Yeah, it definitely was. But a lot of those teams now have moved up here. Same with us, right? So each year is less and less. So I guarantee you the competition of old gen 24 is easier than it is 22 old gen when we were playing.
Shut up.
Okay. Oh, fuck. My bad.
Nice.
I'm not playing
Yeah, it's
well.
definitely a big difference, right? Remember going old gen in 23 and it got tougher, or new gen in 23 and it got tougher. Yeah, for us, we forgot how to play the game, but it's actually because we didn't have a consistent lineup and the competition got way better. So we were on a huge losing streak at a certain point, and I think that also turned off a lot of guys.
Can't get to the post that guy's walking me.
That really turned off a lot of guys.
Damn, my bad.
But it also opened up the opportunity for other guys to then play the game.
Battery died.
Nice play, hack. Oh, Swaggy's battery died. Oh no.
Can't get it turned on right now.
And now you're outside.
There we go.
No.
Bye, boys. Great save. It would have been nice if it would have given me a warning when the batteries were low.
Yeah. Okay. Take it.
I was number 3 in the world for RP old gen last year. Now I'm average. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's definitely a big difference. Plus, there's just less people playing. Like, I would say it's cut in half, or probably more so. Like in terms of the teams playing, the amount of players playing from old gen to new gen, it's at least cut in half, if not more. Like, what do you guys think is the percentage of the community, whether old gen, new gen? Do you think it's like 70 or 80% new gen, and only 20 to 30% old gen? Like, it's around there, right? So the amount of competition is going to be just less in general. So it's very easy to be top dog last year, or old gen wise, and you come here, it's like it's eye opening, and that can turn off a lot of guys. Like, oh shit, I thought I was good and I wasn't. And it's not that you weren't good, it's just, you know, because it does take skill to get to that level. It's just to ascend at a much higher level, it takes a long ass time. I'm not even there. Like, for me, I'm not there. Flat out. If that puts it into any more specific perspective as to what it takes to get there. I won't even say I'm close.
Nice play.
Wow. That
Chip.
worked. Well played.
Played for like 5 hours on Friday night. Wouldn't have. Game where he didn't win by more than 5 goals. Most everything was 4 for wins. Wasn't even fun towards the end. Yeah. Yeah, the game is, it's just different. That guy what?
Oh, we put it in there.
What is that puck? That guy poke checked it first, and he hit the puck, and it didn't go anywhere. Then on the second retrieval is what put it into his own net. Jesus Christ, this game's really freaking bad.
Oh. Dang.
So
I could've hit the
terrible.
corner on him there.
What's up, Dixon?
Show me when my controller died.
Yeah.
What?
Fuck, I
Oh.
was not ready for that one.
You can nope.
Oh my god.
Dang.
My LG debut Tuesday, which was fun. Oh, nice.
What?
Yeah, how'd that go? That's in the CHL then, right? Is that your first season? Or pass.
Well done.
NCAA competition was low. Yeah, the competition there is almost nothing. How are you in NCAA? Did you not go through scouting? I think that's the problem with a lot of guys. They don't do enough scouting. Like, there's a time in which you should be playing. Like, scouting the, you know, potentially be on some teams, right? Play for some owners. and see what they think of you. All I did that was I did that for one night, actually 2 nights, and I was immediately on a team. I mean, that is true. They don't tell you like how to do this stuff. So it's like for me, somebody had to reach out to me before I was doing scouting for them. So that's probably why. Too busy with my club? Well, yeah. But like, if you want a better competition, then you got to grind for that. You got to, you got to grind for it. You got to put some work in, and because nobody knows you. No matter how good you think you are, nobody knows you then. That's plain and simple. Nobody knows you. So you could be really good in NCAA. That doesn't make a difference.
Right.
Four to 8 hours a day? God damn. 8 hours? Nah, there's no way. I mean, yeah, I guess you do if you have 1,000 something games, right?
Right.
Couldn't find time to scout? And I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of teams. You would have to join the Discord, which I don't think at that time they had it. Especially when I was doing it, I had to just go on the website and try to find Discords. So they didn't have the like main Discord for LG. So a lot of it was like you had to do your own scouting, but now you can do it real easy. And there's a lot of teams. Everybody in the CHO is open to doing scouting. I think like every single team. I don't think there's a single team that doesn't. Because like they're the first to put their scouting Discords in.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
So all you gotta do is join and then put your availability and see where you're at. Who wants to play? Yeah, I'm around, and then like that's how you do it. If you couldn't find time, I mean, I don't know. Then I don't know, and why even join at that point?
So,
Yeah, fuck you, bro.
Fuck. My bad.
1,600 hours this year. Damn, dude. You got so much time in.
I think that should have been my guy.
I mean, how good do you think you are then? I'm just gonna, ask you that. And if you have a good, consistent lineup playing, and it's the same lineup, you guys, you guys probably have a decent team on the friggin' leaderboard then. Probably getting... I mean, you would think if you're really good, then you'd be elites with a lot of consistency. See, if you have a lot of consistency, then your rank means more. If you have a good, consistent lineup, then your rank does mean more. Then, like it does tell what kind of player you are or what kind of team you are, I guess, based on your rank. It's just like for me, like for a lot of us, right? The rank doesn't matter because we don't have the consistency in playing. And we don't have the consistent lineup playing, so it doesn't mean that our skill as a player is bad. It just tells what kind of team we have and what kind of system is in place. Who am I playing with? Am I playing with a bunch of randoms? Am I playing, am I constantly cycling with the rotation? Do I have a consistent lineup? Maybe we do, and then that's when you can say, all right, now the rank does mean more. So it's like, yeah, because you have all those things in place. You have a good system in place, and you're playing often. Now it's like, all right, where do we stand? We had that in 22 for one season. We were 12th on the Elite Cup Finals. We were 12th ranked at the end of the playoffs. It was more of a telling sign because we have a good, consistent group playing, and we still actually had some rotations in, but they were very minimal at most. We went on a 16-game win streak. So it just tells you when you have a good system in place and you're playing, then you have a good chance of improving and actually showcasing what you and your team actually has. All right, you're number 4, but with just real life friends, well, that's fine. It doesn't matter who you play, and you can play against online friends or real life friends. If you're playing with the same people, then that means more. It's just when you look at it on paper, you're number 4 on the leaderboard, but you're NCAA in LG. Like your talent is a lot better on paper than what LG has actually determined your own worth. It tells you that the system is screwed up. Or, there was just something wrong with the way you went about it. Meaning owners didn't look at you properly, or you didn't do any scouting. That's what it comes down to. I still go back and watch the montage. Yeah, right? Yeah, that one was, that was kind of special. I kind of liked that when I actually did that. Won't be in NCAA much long. Well, I don't know. You might be. I mean, if nobody... Because what?
My bad.
You're going to have a team look at you and be like, yeah, we want this guy. Also, remember that you're playing with the same guys. Which means you have chemistry with those guys. You don't have chemistry with anybody else. Maybe you might play for the CHL and actually suffer a little bit. It just depends, because if you've only played with your team for 4 to 8 hours each day and have so much time in, that doesn't mean that, you can mesh well with others. It just depends. Good save. Didn't put any effort into it. Maybe we could play some time and see if we gel. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. There's so many guys that ask to play.
Fuck. I lost my stick. Oh no, I didn't. Never mind.
Like we could gel, right? But that doesn't mean pause actually. But that doesn't mean that. I mean, we're not going to be gelling as good as your team. It's just not possible. Depending on how we play, yeah, we might look good together, but I'm not going to be as good as your team is with you. And that's what it comes down to, chemistry.
Chop it up.
Oh shit. My bad.
Save.
Oh. Okay, that's not interference.
Oh no!
See, and
Nice D-hack.
here's the thing at the end of the day. I don't want to sound like I'm fucking talking down to anybody. Because I feel like that's totally what this has been. I need more opinions from everybody on the club when it comes to just anything about this team. I need you guys to tell me what you guys think. And some of you guys do. You know, we say, oh yeah, we played good, or we, you know, had a bad night, whatever. But as far as like breaking down, you know, some of you guys watch the film back. Tell me what you think. Or even just in the game in general. I don't want to be the guy that's like sounding like I'm the fucking high up guy. And like the only thing that matters is my opinion. And it really doesn't. It doesn't at all. Like I'm just one piece of the puzzle at most. But I would, you know, I need to know what you guys are thinking. And obviously, you know, I just don't think, but for me, I just don't think we have enough chemistry or time in for us to play esports yet. I just don't think we're there. For me, the timeline would be, let's see how we're playing in the summer. What kind of lineup we have then. What kind of, how consistent we're playing then. And then go from there. If you want to join a league, we can look into VHL, IC, or ITHL, whatever. See when those leagues are starting. And then compare. How good do we think we are? And see, because I believe there's going to be another, like, esports tournament after the CBJ, which I think will be ending near when summer starts. I think it's like May something, or maybe beginning of June when it ends. So it would be kind of interesting to see, but I just don't think, like right now, I just don't think we have it. I don't know. I carry a lot on my team. Well, wait, what spot do you play? What are you, a center? Because you should be the best player on your team if you're center, or at least, I mean, you control the majority of the game, the way it goes. If you have a piss poor center playing for your team, that affects everybody else around him. Not to say that he's the most important guy, but you know, everybody has a piece of the puzzle, but the center controls the majority of the outcome. More patience in the offensive zone, slow it down sometimes. All LG rushes everything too much. Yeah, because they don't have any chemistry. They all they want to do is straight line, and even then, some guys do it wrong. Looking back at the games, even now, I notice the tempo of the breakout is still too rushed. We haven't mastered the whole idea of everybody's skating and stride at the same time. And yeah, that's one thing that I noticed too a lot. Even in LG though, I see it all the time as well. But if you look at esports and you really break down the games, about like 50% of their rushes is a full reset before all of them skating as one. They never have, the majority of the time they're not just throwing it up to everybody, or to you know, just to anybody to try to find a cut. Because you're playing with fire, you're not going to win. A lot of times it's, you don't have a rush, you look, all right, you cycle it back, everybody skates back. Even if they do forecheck, you could still control it enough to where you can skate as one through the neutral zone. You can make one pass, right? And all it takes is two guys to be able to skate with you. And you find a cut there. I'd say the breakouts take the longest to develop. Same with like the offensive zone time. Defense, it's like, all right, you just read what your responsibility is, and then you play defense. It's quite simple. It's not hard to master that, and once you understand how your team plays, then playing defense is that much easier. But in terms of offense, it takes a long time to get that part of the game from the defensive zone, from the breakout all the way to the offensive zone. All that takes the longest to improve that, or to get really good. Play C, right wing, right D, G. Well, yeah, like we all play that, but like, what's your main spot? Because I could say the same thing. I played everything. That doesn't mean I'm good at everything. Like, what's your number one spot? You have a lineup, right? I'm assuming you have one, especially if you're number 4. You guys definitely have a lineup, a strict lineup. What is your spot there? we truly master the breakout, puts us ahead of a lot of teams. Very true. I full on agree with that. I'd say it should be the primary focus going forward until everybody has a good grasp of it. Exactly. Once we have a really good breakout, we can enter esports, I think. And then all being, because you would think offensive zone will naturally improve as well, because we have the patience to control the puck and find the lane and all that. I can hear this other team too. I think.
Out that game.
I'm not gonna cash out. I'm gonna leave.
Hey, why don't you guys talk trash to them right now?
What was that?
Talk shit to T-Dog.
Sailboats, you fucking suck. We're gonna rock ya.
Wait, was that them or was that Sable? I didn't even see his icon moving. I am Chilson, Broncos fan. Really? Yeah, chirp the shit out of him. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I thought it was you, but your mic didn't, or your mic didn't even move or something. It was weird. I saw the other guy team doing that. No, I'm not really part of the playing consistently in the club, but I feel like there was some solid skill throughout the team. So neat. Well, yeah, because you've been a part of it too. If you go back to 22, we had a good lineup there too. But what was our problem in 22? We didn't have a good breakout, and we didn't actually have really good defensive setup either. We played good off the quick transition when the other team allowed us to do that. Broncos country, let's cry. Definitely. Can't lose now. Yeah, right. If you talk it, you gotta walk the walk too.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
Oh, this team is big, huh? I'm not gonna be able to body check them. Or maybe some players I will. Broncos suck, yeah. But how about them Bears though? I'm actually really excited to see how the Chicago Bears do. They had a shit ton of friggin' off-season. Right through the fucking D. Give me that Connor McDavid.
Nice.
And
Oh my goodness. Get fucking shit on.
Play, boys.
But yeah, back in 22, it was just funny. Like, I'm looking at it. I was looking at the games that we played back in 22. And it's like
so I guess I'm the problem then? Take me off the ice and you guys score.
We played Say Bears. We played Halls of Valhalla. We played 6HL Toronto. We played WHL Buffalo Sabres. And we would get shit on, but then sometimes we would win. How do you go? It's literally because we had no consistency when we were playing. We had no real true formation. Everything was an RNG toss-up. Well, whether we get the puck, we'd send it through, we'd force it, ready to go in. Now it's like we have more of a structure to how we play, but it's, you know, it's still gonna take some time. Are we better than how we were in 22? I would say yeah. With the lineup that we had, I would still say that we're better now, even if, you know, we had some really good figures back then. But oh, I'm freaking really slow. I should have went back. Wait, we were still in the PK? No fucking way. All right, good. Thanks for hopping in there, man. I think also things needs to improve is our rush. I know sometimes we don't have a set play when it's a 2-on-1 or 3-on-1. Well, yeah. I mean, all areas of the game we kind of need to be improved on, you know?
oh, what the fuck?
Wait, was that me offside? Fuck, my bad.
No, it was me.
Team defensive play, defense, and neutral zone. See, I think our defense is definitely a lot better. It's definitely improved since we started. Offense, we've gotten, you know, better at times, right, in terms of what we're looking for.
Oh,
but like, yeah, like 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s. It's all about, you know, it's kind of the same thing. Like, what are we trying to look for? Like, obviously, open man. But that's why I always try to say, hey, let's try to really get good at developing the 1T cycle. You know, finding the 1T, because that just gets in our mind. All right, every time a pass is thrown into a decent area to where we can actually shoot it, we're going to take that shot. And that's playing quick. That's playing, you know, pretty basic, because, you know, 1Ts are pretty well known. And it puts us into a pretty good high scoring chance because 1Ts are actually really deadly. Bang.
nice.
Right on a cue.
Holy shit.
Right on a T. And we can score like that, which is why I say wingers gold 1T, or at least one, right? Having a silver 1T. Center can have it too if he wants, but wingers definitely need to have at least a silver 1T. Because I'm going to be flinging that pass. And it allows us to score goals like that. Instead of trying to find, you know, everything else. A deflection, whatever, which we could still find, but the 1Ts are still golden. Number 7 loves to cheer big, don't he?
That's lock. Oh, oh, never mind.
That's a good try. G7's playing real tight on me, which allows more space to Sable because they don't have that winger support. It's good to play tight when needed to, but they need to have the center then push on the play then if they're going to do that. And the other team's not doing that, which allows us time to control. They don't have that back check support right now. That's a penalty on them. Bang.
Damn.
It's like a very simple look, but it's so effective because he also has that option to hold on to it and make a pass backdoor if he wanted to. Like if you had a really good like set play and
How close
chemistry,
did you get to the bench? Cool.
a backdoor, like a one-touch pass backdoor instead of it trying to be an actual 1T. Like you have that option if you had really good chemistry with everybody.
I got it.
My bad.
Point.
I tried to play that as perfect as I could. I went from covering back door to then pushing on that play, but the guy stopped short and shot a short side. See, watch, I'm pressing on that guy, and then I try to push that. And also, Save was there, too. I don't know how he couldn't get that poke off, but that's a pretty good shot.
Pretty big.
Look at
A
T-Dog.
lot of short-handed goals this game. What the?
Agree about defense, just ordering in general of how I look at things. Oh, right, yeah. Because yeah, defense is always first in my mind as well. Neutral zone, how we're playing defense, because defense sets up offense, right? Like, you have to know how to play defense before you can play offense. That's why I started playing defense first for like I'd say about 2 years straight, because I played with January 2019, half a year of just dropping threes. Didn't play with anybody else. Then I got Nick and Bobby on board, and we had a club for 2 years straight. I think I was only playing defense the majority of those games. I think then eventually in NHL 21, I switched to offense, but I was still playing defense. Like, it was like a center role, sort of. So I was still playing defense, but I still mastered the defensive strategy. One hit save with it. That's it. That's still a good play. And then we played sixes in NHL 22. So it was like the perfect like startup, I would say, to like going from threes to sixes. Play defense, then you play offense, and you play defense in sixes, then you can play offense in sixes. And it's like, I feel like I naturally evolved at both, but still, there's still a lot that I can learn in terms of the offensive side of the game. Even in defense too. Like, I'm not perfect there, even though that is like my strong suit. I'd say I'm the most proficient playing defense. Offensively, I like to simplify things, but I still need to obviously focus more on the skill in the stick handling and, being able to read the play more, control the puck, finding good passes, and just overall like good shots. Like, I do the simple things well: pass the puck, get rid of it, dump the puck in if needed to, throw the puck on. But it's that control aspect that's still holding me back. Offensively, or the offensive side of playing defense, controlling the breakout, I'm getting better. But in 22, I was shit. I looked at every time I controlled the puck back in 22, I never controlled it through the neutral zone, ever. I always sent it up very quick. And it's a simple way of playing, but it's not the right style. It's not like a high-level style playing. But then now in 23, ever since joining LG, I started to learn the neutral zone trap, the control of the breakout. I'm starting to learn those things and improve on those things as I go. Am I there? No. I still have a long way to go. But I know I'm making strides towards it. So, I mean, if we all have something that we're striving to get better at, then we're looking good. Like we're trending towards the right area. To break out, most important. Without solid structure, defense, any mistake turns into a catastrophe. But defense, offensive play is to be what the offensive core does best. Yeah, you got to be able to. If you're gonna play offense has to be your strong suit. Yo. That's a piss poor goaltending pass. They're gonna look at that and be like, oh, that's you're freaking dunking on. That's your no. You threw it right to his blade. He freaking shot it. Don't make that pass. He's not gonna back off. Don't freaking make that pass ever. And that's where the chemistry comes in. Like there's chemistry with defense, but a lot of it is just reading what the team gives you. In terms of like offense, it's the same thing, but there's just a little bit more, order that needs to happen. There needs to be way more structure in terms of how players look for plays. See, I could shadow that guy all day. He's not going to freaking get to my inside. I'm not going to hard press and try to make a play happen. Unless I can, There's different ways of playing that. I think he's got 1T on too, so I have to almost play tight coverage to him because they're going to try to make that pass from there. Didn't think he was gonna make that pass actually.
Oh!
Well, that guy really used his fucking big ass body to do that. The guy got to my inside. So usually holding the stick out, nobody usually powers through like that. That guy like pushed my stick away.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. Zan, if you're still thinking about LG and you kind of wanted to see where you're at, both wingers are in NCAA.
Both
And
of these
then,
wingers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure their left defenseman on our right, he's in CHL.
Okay.
Nice play. Oh, my bad, Sable. I think it's a draw.
Did that guy lose the puck and hit somebody? You know, if you go back to my top 5 tips video for sixes, after I, went over the, who's playing where, like what the responsibilities of each position is, what was the next thing that I went over? Neutral zone play, basically trap or forecheck. Then what? I went into defensive zone, which should be the defensive zone coverage, and then I went into breakouts and then offensive zone. There's an order to how you play the game. I did that the same thing for threes as well. What I thought was most important first, understanding the roles and what we're playing, where we're playing, and then how each zone gets formatted into that.
Wow, that hurts.
So defense always comes first before offense. Even if you do get the puck first, it's still have a defensive mentality over the offense. Once you master the defensive side of the game, then the offensive side comes that much easier. Still requires work, but it's there. That sucks if you're Vasilevsky right there. If that's even his name.
But
Nice.
It's an
I don't
auto
even know
power
what he's doing.
play. Well, I can see why these guys are NCAA. For some of them.
No.
Got it.
Okay. Nicely done. Good shit, guys.
I can hit it. Oh no, we keep in, we keep in. This is a long game.
It really feels like it, eh?
I thought it was like the third period.
See, the amount of penalties that this team took, it's really what's setting them backwards right now. I remember back when the game first dropped, we had like, the first game we played, I think we had like 10 penalties. It was so bad. But that's like adjusting to the gameplay and all that. Which again, it's like mastering the mechanics. You can see that with the different stages, right? We're 2 for 4 on the power play. So a third of our goals came from power plays. I mean,
And we have 2 shorties.
that's gonna kill everything. And yeah, 2 shorthanded goals, so it's like all our goals came from special teams. That's kind of crazy.
Oh shit. I lost the outside. Oh, fucking shit.
No, it wasn't anything. Fuck off.
This team's gonna obviously have to push, so there's a lot of opportunities for some quick counterattacks that could lead to goals. I don't know where their defenseman went, unless he got that puck and he got hit. That was a good push there from Zane to hit his own player into the goalie. That's how you do that one. Yeah, there's another one. Defenseman lost at the point. And that's the problem with this team right now. They don't have very good defensemen. They're losing the puck high in the zone. The wingers are really nothing special. The center is actually the reason they're losing this game bigger. It's not really controlling the middle of the ice at all. 3-4 is caught. Back checking number 24. Working it down low. Nice.
Possession, possession, possession. No rush.
Damn.
It's another penalty. I mean, there's just like nobody on Sable for days. Nobody knows how to cover on the PK. Yep, that's why they're NCAA. I feel like it's weird. Like, LG doesn't really do a good representation of like the different levels of what it takes to compete there, because you've got like all kinds of different skill levels playing on in each, right? The management of LG is not quite as good as it can be, should be. But like for CHL, I feel like, you know, you're obviously a beginner to LG. You got
That's interference that goes in.
some skill, because you should be able to, you know, play trap defense. You should be able to play your position, like know where to be. You should be able to cycle a little bit. Breakouts are probably going to be wild because there's not really that set understanding of really good breakouts, you know, like in terms of like routes and controlling the way your player skates and all that. So there's going to be like, you know, a lot of quick, fast rushes probably up. That's what I saw when I was playing the CHL. But trap defense should be in place. Defensively, right, they got to be able to hold their man. And it's like just kind of like basic things. You guys move, you know, move the puck in like a more simple way. There's not too much control of the puck. And when there is, you're obviously going to lose it. You don't really have that much knowledge of the game. Like, I feel like CHL is just basic. You had decent skill. You're not quite at that next level. ECHL, you get there. I don't really know too much about that. I would say you're a little bit better than the CHL guys, or at least you should be. And then you get to the A, and I feel like now you should be able to format a breakout. Like, teams that are good know how to control on the breakout. They know how to do a slow breakout. They know when to reset it. It's not quite as good and as smooth as the N, but it's at least starting to look like good, you know, good, decent hockey. Damn, Sable got absolutely eliminated. I've never seen that animation in EASHL. I didn't even know you can get hit like that and not get back up. There's nobody rushing to his aid. But yeah, you play AHL, right? Like I said, you know how to play trap, you know how to cover, you know how to set up onesies, like you know how to... You're pretty much one step down from the end, and then when you play in the end, that's when things should click. You have good set breakouts, control the puck is good,
I'm not getting up.
and you're a step from Esports, you're a step down. The way it is now, it's like
Well, after you're still down, like,
you're like 10 notches away from what an Esports team should be playing, at least when you're bottom fragging. Top fragging in the end, you look like a Esports team in some way. That's the difference. Oh, look at Nagy. Oh, this should be easy. 26 seconds. And obviously, esports is what you see. A lot of resets, a lot of, you know, really good structured defense. You see how they play. You know how to control the puck. And it's high end. So, like, you really start taking it to the next level once you get, I mean, I don't know. Realistically, once you get to the A, you're a above average player, like by a decent margin.
Game.
At least that's how it should be. I don't know. I mean,
alright, I'm off for the night. You guys take care.
Yeah, I got
Sounds
it
good.
as well.
Love the night.
See you guys sometime. I'm able to play tomorrow if people are playing.
like 5 power plays.
Actually, I don't know. We'll see.
Let's see how we score though.
Otherwise, see you guys later.
So yeah, this guy somehow got to my inside here. You don't usually see the big bodies able to do that. He literally like put his knee to my stick and just like kicked it, which is actually how it should be technically if you really think about it. You should be able to just like use your body like that. That's what gives the incentive to use these big builds, is the ability to just go through guys that are potentially 50 pounds lighter than you. You know, you should be able to just trash right through them. That's how easy it should be. But this doesn't happen, you know, like it just doesn't always happen. Just by a quick transition somehow. I think it was a power play for them with 1 second. We had like no stamina here. That's how they scored the first goal. Moving it down low. How does this go through? What? Cole like broke his arm trying to make this save. It's like weird. He put it down then up. Weird animation in these games, man. I tell you. So I guess we're getting off now, right?
I don't want to interrupt the comms. So. Do these two guys?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can get some more.
Yeah.
Or tie. What's tie doing?
It's pretty early. I'm down to keep playing. At least a little while longer.
Yeah.
So we got 4. We can play 4s, I
Liquor
guess.
hasn't
I don't
kicked
know.
in just yet, so that's still good. That's still good.
I tagged Chris, but he's not in the Discord anymore. At least it's not coming up.
Chris isn't?
I'm not able to tag him.
Weird.
Tried.
Ty's not home. Oh, we got Philly. There's Memphis. There we go.
I'm gonna have to
Oh,
move
Ty
up and
won't be
play
home
forward.
anymore.
And I saw that Dustin guy in chat.
Well,
Can you
I
talk?
guess we can get in the Xbox chat, right?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, Mance is here. PlayStation. Get old Big Dust in here, nah? Yo, Dustin, you around? You want to play? Where are you most proficient in, if you're still here?
Small water.
This guy's probably gone. Who knows? Nah, even that's like constantly just bringing in guys from the outside just to try and keep playing. It's like hours on end we'd almost have to grind for many months in order to even get close. It's not that we're bad, we're just, you could just tell when you just look at us and then look at esports. It's different. It's just not the same. Yeah, I can get it on my phone, which I guess, but like I'd have to take my friggin' headphones off, and it just you guys wouldn't even, I don't know, it wouldn't even make much sense. I don't understand why I'm not able to get it on my computer. Like it just does it sometimes. Like it's like I also have like other games that I play, right? And I'll be like, there's like different like apps or something that like open up, and sometimes it'll say it's open but then currently running, but I can't see it. Like I don't know, is there something my PC is not like currently up to date?
As a goalie in the AHL. Huh. And he goes up and gets the frickin' pats from his, that's awesome. I love that.
Buy more hub packs.
Oh, that's so cool.
See, I kind of wish I could like break down an esports game, but I think if I were to try to do that, it would be copyright. I'm not entirely sure. I would love to do it. Like I could literally take any game, and just be like, all right, let's see what they do. And how do we play? Hell, I can even have 2 games running at the exact same time. One of our games being played, and then one of an esports game being played, and then be like, so this is how they break it out, and this is how we break it out. Let's see what we did here. How do they defend? This is how we defend. And you can literally do a direct comparison like that. I don't think I'm allowed to do that because it's not like my footage. If it was on like Twitch or something, I think I could do it. If it would be for like, yeah, I feel like if I do it here, I don't know. I don't know if the
Could actually be announced on people's.
I don't know if the live stream would be, or I get a freaking copyright strike or something. I don't know. I don't even really want to take that chance. Maybe one day I'll do it, just test it out, see if it's even allowed to happen. Because like if I have, I don't know if I'm able to do like reactions on YouTube to something else, because it is a YouTube channel as far as getting like it's live on them, right? So it'd be their content. I could probably put my face cam up and maybe see if I can react. It's just a matter of like they may or may not hit me with a copyright strike. Have forced the live stream to be cut or something, or the video to be cut. Because I did it for a different video and it was like instantly the live stream was taken down. I didn't get hit with like a copyright strike, so I guess I could always try it, see what happens, but I don't know. But it would be good to like see the differences, see like this is how they play and whatnot. Alright, I guess we're playing 5s then. But we don't have, see, that's the thing, if we're gonna make this happen, we would have to have Swaggy or Mantis play up, which they're playing defense, you know, like they're defensive guys, and we'd have Cole to play defense. It's like we can do that, I guess, but like that's literally the problem. Like we're getting reps in, but it's not. Who the hell is this guy? Fuck, just joined.
Who's left? Who the hell's left wing?
Who the hell is Stu?
just invited him. You can get 6 to log time.
Well, I guess we're full sending it.
Alright.
He's got the good build though, I'm not gonna lie. Puck moving demon. Lead edges. He's got 1T in close quarters. Play with him, he's solid. Alright. I guess this is a temporary fill-in. Yeah, and that's honestly why I say it's like we have a first line, and it's like that's like I would say our best lineup so far, but that lineup can easily change, and it's not really finalized. It's just there, you know. It's like if we have these guys, let's play. Let's see where we land. We kind of did that with Tyrants as well. We had a specific, God squad, quote unquote. Reasons in quotations because it really wasn't all that God, but it was a set lineup that allowed us to go on a 16-game win streak. It's a consistent lineup. Like that's the thing. I don't really know if I want to play center or if I want to play right D. That's the only difference. The lineup has me playing center, and I'm giving that a go. Haven't really played it too much. Erie Otters. This is CHL. Probably getting in some reps. It's actually cool though. My Nashville team is starting to get. They're like getting reps in. They weren't playing today, or maybe they are playing. But they had, like a couple days ago, they were getting in some reps. So it's like, oh well, maybe that's why they're near the top of the damn leaderboard, or at least in a playoff spot. It's because they're choosing to get reps in, where Ottawa, there was no talk of any game until Sunday. And then you'd get in, play Tuesday, it'd be dead silent. It'd be a whole dead silent Discord till Sunday again. Oh yeah, why are we bottom fragging? I don't know. Yeah, we had a lot of people. 12 guys. I mean, it was like near 15. It seemed like at one point. And it's like great to have a lot of rotations, but obviously if you're not in, you're not really going to be that much invested. Even if you do get in every now and then, you're not going to stay long term. But it's got a chance, right? So here we could say, all right, well, how do we match up against CHL teams? Oh, now Dustin, he got back.
Actually, one of my buddies is playing on the other team.
What's up, Dustin? We needed a fill-in for left wing, but we got it.
He's playing. Just messaged me.
Damn, that guy's fast. Holy.
Oh, he flew with that close quarters.
He was gone, dude.
Can't jam tonight. Little bro's visiting. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, that's all good. I mean, I don't know. Again, it's just like for a fill-in. Won't even really. That doesn't matter too much. I don't know how that guy bro drove to the friggin' net.
Fuck me. Sorry.
I can't really give call outs. It'd take too long. I'd have to call it like super early. How much of a time difference is there? Like a couple seconds? It's like probably like 3 seconds.
I'm trying to pin him. What the fuck? Dave.
Looks like a decent club you're playing right now. Well, this is CHL. And if they're grinding on a Friday night, you know they're probably middle or near the top of their leaderboard of the standings. And you can tell by the way they play too. They don't even look like they're CHL. At least from what I was used to playing or seeing. Guy played with fire there.
Oh, what a weak.
I'm gonna tie. If anybody can even hear me. I don't even know. Kind of tough. I can't even really do it.
This isn't a tie.
Think about going against the LG meta with a bigger team to rip up LG or trip up LG teams. I mean, it was funny. There was a guy who did that as a right D. He was like trolling because like the whole team was getting pissed at him. So he was like trolling the friggin' team, and he went a 6'9" enforcer defenseman during the LG games. It's kind of the funniest thing I've ever seen. And they actually did better. And like that was the second game. The first game he went PMD, right? Normal LG build, and they lost like 5-0, 5-1, 5-2. I don't even know. Then it was like a 1-goal game loss. It was like 2-1 when he went small, so they gave up less goals. Like, it's not a bad decision. It's just a matter of how you play, I guess. You know, sometimes a longer stick, big body can come in handy. It's just nobody's doing that because everybody's always adapting to the speed meta. Nobody really wants to go small or big. How did bro even get this shot off? Yeah, it would have been a penalty anyway.
I'm back now.
Imagine everybody being over 200 pounds and physical. but be smart with the
That was a pretty
hits.
good period.
It's not bad. It's just like if you don't line up the body checks correctly, a team's gonna straight line you. Like, who do you think really wins that? The best big team versus the best small team. Who do you think would win that game in NFL 24? Like, both teams are well organized. They know how to use their advantages the proper way.
Nice.
Control. Nice play.
Nice, good play.
But
I mean, I've never seen something like that happen. So, like, it would be interesting. Like, if you had a really good team that went big, they didn't just do it just to troll, because they're not going to be used to those big builds. But if you had a team that only grinded big builds, you know, how do you think they do? I mean, they might actually do pretty good. If you're really smart, you know, you would obviously have to be able to cut down their speed somehow if you're looking at the big team against the small team. I guess I'm going to go in for stick lift there. I see, I can't even do tie. I have to, like, try to win it back clean or do a stick lift or something.
Ah. Going low.
That's set up.
But obviously, you know, if everybody's leaning towards, you know, if everybody's playing small, then obviously that would be a better. Ooh. Oh, fuck. It's obviously more meta to go small than it is big, even if that team's well organized.
Fuck.
Because, yeah, you definitely have a greater chance of getting penalties because of how often you're probably going to be going for hits.
Right to him.
right off my stick.
Gotta be smart and good cam. Play a slower puck control game with the size. Because, yeah, you really can't even use speed to your advantage. If you had a really good trap team, they're going to meet you at the blue line every single time. Like, if you're looking at the smaller team, it's going to be very tough to play that game. I hit the wrong guy. No penalty. Nice. Love to see that. Good job, ref. Keep your whistles in your pocket.
Open up. Came back. Wow.
Save.
There it is.
Nice.
Way to be Sue.
All right, Dustin. Thanks for hopping in here. What do you think of our fill? It's tough to say. It's only one game. We're not even fully done with the game yet. I mean, he's not doing bad.
Wow, what a looking stick.
Oh, good try. Fine. Ah, nice try.
Jumping up. Ooh, nice move.
There it is.
Oh, what a play. Ooh, defenseman. Lefty stood high.
Back to me. Oh, good.
Ah. Kept trying to move it.
I should have just dropped back on that last one instead of pushing up for it.
Ooh, it's like East Ping. Either East or QC.
Yeah.
Goes slightly slow.
I think it's East Payne.
No claim. I'm saying that like anybody else can hear me in real time. I'm gonna tie Swaggy. Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Coming in.
Damn. You got me on the tie up.
Oh,
Imagine timing it like perfectly. Well, that must suck for you guys because you guys have to really listen to everything twice. If you're listening to the game sound and everybody else, you hear me. You'd have to have my stream up to hear it, and then you'd hear everything else with it.
Coming up. Back.
He's cherry picking.
Save. Yeah, I was way too deep trying to support. Should have been back.
Had the pass button held and I just let it go. Save.
We'll
all right,
delay
good for
penalty.
me.
towards. Ah,
No stick.
I got you.
Wow. Fuck you, yeah. Nice try.
Ah.
I'm gonna try to stick lift here. See if he does tie. Nope.
Is that
Ah.
what?
Save.
Save.
I'm gonna tie.
I see. Well, I think it has you playing defense.
I'll play back, but
Woo! Come on, yeah.
they're looking for that pass to the winger or slap shot rebound to him.
Good kill, boys.
Ah.
This team's not too bad with their setups. You know how to cycle it down low, then they look for the cut play. If it's not there, to look back to the point. They'll rush it a few times, but then they're starting to calm down on those centering passes, which is a good like change up.
Really dragging me back real quick.
It's off.
Save.
Oh. Unfortunate. Get it. I get you. No way. Save.
EA sucks. Honestly, yeah, this might be a good game to look back on. Because it's actually a team that has some pretty decent setups. And how they're controlling it, how they rotate in the offensive zone. Again, they're not doing anything like super flashy, breakouts, nothing too great.
Sorry, boys.
But it's like, it's something to look at. It's like there's definitely times where we can apply pressure and to catch them. Because like they're moving, then they're not moving. And it's like, I don't know. It's actually pretty simple reads. And that's what makes the NHL sometimes very predictable with how those guys play. They'll look down low, then they look for the cut, we'll get back to the point, they'll find the wide 1T, and if you understand that style, it's like the defense becomes pretty simple. It's just how fast they do it. You notice how all these setups are very slow developing. NHL, though, they like to hit you with speed. I mean, the good teams anyway. Like to get rid of it quick. Like that guy's gonna take that shot with no net front presence. You know, if you had a NHL defenseman, he's controlling that puck, finding probably the opposite defenseman for a play. There's a couple different ways of playing it. Which goes back to what I'm saying. They know how to move it quick. They have decent setups. They know how to rotate. There's nothing too flashy to play there.
Great patience.
And the team's defense is minimal, like okay, but not super locked down. So that was a good game though. I've seen that guy McTavish, Big Doinks, Smitty. Yeah, we definitely played this line before, that's for sure. But I've seen these are names that have been in the CHL for a little while now. They haven't moved. I don't get how sometimes you can stay like you're, I don't know. I guess my experience is different. I was always moving from league to league. Some guys like stay. I guess it depends on if you're owning and how often you play. How are some guys not able to move up to like the next like league? Like they're not getting bumped up. I mean, sometimes you see that, but then it's like a lot of same names are staying in the same leagues. I don't know how that's, you know. Because I think everybody's allowed to get picked. Well, no, I guess CHL is different. But like if you're from the ECHL and up, I believe you're in the like player list for NHL teams to possibly bid you. I think. I don't know how it actually works. If you have to play a certain number of games in each league to get there, or if you're drafted, because you can go from the CHL right to the end if you do get drafted. If you play a number of games, you'll get eligible to get drafted from an NHL team. And there are drafts that happen, but then a lot of guys get sent down right away. So then they play in the A, which is what happened to me. I got drafted right away, then I was sent down. It's like, okay. And then I never got called back. I think I got called up one time to play 2 games, sent back down. But it's like, how do... Like, they can move up if they want, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe some guys are just complacent like that. They want to stay where they're at because they know the guys in that league. I don't know. There's like some guys that are like NHL caliber, they're playing in the CHL. Like, what? How? It's because there's not enough owners, I feel like. Nobody wants to go through the pain of fucking owning in a LG. Is Cole done playing? Or does he come back? Yeah, this is probably the last game after.
That was the last one.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said he was taking a break.
Well, I guess we could play with 5 then. Finish up the night. Play one more.
Yeah, I'm down.
Bobby really irritates me at times, man. There's a problem. Me and him were texting back and forth, and it's just so fucking painful sometimes when somebody can't see. Like, holy fuck, man. How the hell does he turn his life upside down like that? It'd be a long ass story, but I'm not even gonna tell it. It's like the way some people think in this fucking world, man. They don't have the common sense in their fucking logic. Really pisses me off. Yeah, it does have something to do with that. In his life choices from that point. And yeah, it was like rather quick they moved in together. But she needed a roommate. Otherwise what? She can't afford rent? She can't afford rent and move back with her parents. Like, what the fuck? It's like his life turned upside down from that decision on. That's crazy as hell. And he doesn't even see it either. It's like he had a friggin', I mean, oh my god, dude. You guys would be baffled if I told you the story. Love is blind, but like, you see, it's just, oh my god, I don't know. I just can't stand it sometimes, you know? Like, I feel like, you know, for me, I haven't had the amount of experience in relationships with somebody, right? But I feel like a basic understanding, when you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, whoever, it's got to be a mutual attraction to that other person. Whether you like them, you know, you like how they, you know, you like their personality, you like certain stuff about them. That's what attracts you to them. Okay, fine. You start talking, and then you start dating, things like that. It looks good so far. But like, once you start, you know, because like each time you get a little bit more like personal with that person, obviously. And then you might get to the point where you make a big decision to move in. But that choice has to make sense. It has to benefit both people. One person cannot sacrifice a lot of their shit that they go through in life to accommodate somebody else. They can't. You literally, it has to be a mutual attraction. It has to make sense. You should only grow as a couple, as individuals, when you're with that other person. That other person should not bring your image down, what you stand for, and the morals that you live through, right? And what you're trying to achieve, your vision, your future, should not be compromised to accommodate somebody else. And it's exactly what's happening to Bobby. And he fucking can't see it. I'm going back and forth with him texting while I'm streaming. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, you guys would be completely baffled if I told you details. I can't even. like every time it comes up, I just can't fucking believe it. And it's like, for me, okay, if I were to be in a relationship, I can tell somebody no. Easy, right? Flatten out. I could just walk away from the whole thing. Because if my needs are not met, I mean, it's like, yeah, you're gonna be sacrificing a little bit. It's like, fine, right? Because you want to, I don't know, like you can make sacrifices if it makes sense, but like big decisions are not gonna happen if it doesn't work for both people. And if the girl doesn't see that, then guess what? If she wants to walk away, fine, leave, fine, see ya. Not even gonna worry about that. It's not gonna hurt me at all if it doesn't work out. Sorry. Because we should only grow. We shouldn't be separated. We should not be losing ourselves to accommodate the other person. I'm not gonna be like, a gentleman doesn't just sacrifice everything about themselves to accommodate the girl. It just does not happen. It should not happen, but it does. The reason Bobby's not playing now, is because of the whole situation. He completely, like, it's like he's just, I don't know, he's like being super freaking distant with everything. And that's why I personally do not get it. I don't understand the internal thinking of it. And maybe that's because I haven't really been in a relationship that deep where it's gone that way, where I'm thinking like, oh, this is the one. I haven't had that, so maybe I don't understand it. But there's smart people out there that go through that, and they know the right decisions. They know what should be taking place. They know how to do it. Like, I'm not after it the way some of these other people are.
Oh.
Oh, right into that bastard. But yeah, it's just fucking, it's mind-boggling sometimes. It's like, yeah, there's probably there's thousands, millions of other people going through the same thing. Their life is completely upside down because of it. But that's not how it should be. It just should not be that way. Like, how are people this dumb sometimes?
Nope, Point check.
Oh, good try.
Patience.
I was trying to hold him back for you.
I said it.
You're fine.
Oh, what the? Thought it was on my screen. Oh, I just got knocked over.
Ah, my bad. Nah, I gotta have more on that. I thought I held it. Oh.
Nice. I got you too.
Cool.
Jeez.
It was a crazy backing.
I don't even know what happened. I was just watching the cherry picker.
As soon as I picked it up, I shot it. It was on my backhand. Just looked like a backhand beauty shot, but I don't have it. Ah, fuck, my bad. Nice.
He doesn't need to triple.
No, he just
Big.
tried to check me.
Yeah, they go on.
Oh, I
Big
gotta hit
shot.
that inside.
Not a good pass. Net? Oh yeah, it's gone.
There's another penalty.
Ah, fuck, I should have passed you there.
It's okay. I saw the penalty. I was like, oh, I get to jump up.
Yeah, I should have given you rid of it. I thought it might be better to get over the line, but
It's all good. I could have not been as greedy.
nah, it's all. Fucking hip checks.
I saw that.
Oh, nice play. I should have gave it back.
I'm
Nice,
stuck.
good forecheck.
Good shot.
Yeah, it'd be good if I didn't hit it right at the goalie's chest.
Yeah. Possible rebound. stuck.
Oh,
Try.
there's that back door.
Fuck.
Nice.
Oh, that's meant to be.
The pressure, the pressure. Oh, nice try.
No way. Wow.
I got laid out. Nice.
They love checking me in front of the net.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know how to hit that too.
Good shot.
Oh.
Behind it. Nice.
Nice try to set it. Time set up. I was looking for a tip in front, screen. Not bad.
Ah, shit.
Oh, I read that. Okay. Oh, nice ground setup.
Good shot.
Oh,
Nice
I
shot.
set up.
Nice poke.
I was trying to check him at the blue line when he had the puck and I didn't do it. It was a lazy action.
Bullshit happens.
Yeah.
Ah. I got out of the lane for a second. No. Nice.
Just steal right back. Nice up.
Oh, nice shot. Step.
Oh, that's fine.
Ah.
My bad if I had you back door in that one.
No, you're good. It would have been a force anyways, like 50-50 whether I got it or not.
Ah, man. Oh, that's fine.
Good try.
Nice D.
Mm-hmm. That's on.
Great patience.
Yeah.
I got it next time.
I mean, the Blackhawks to win a game, not lose. Actually, I just think the Sharks won a lot of it's what I really mean. Acts quiet on stream, he must be talking to Bobby.
Yeah, I turned it on for a second. Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Must,
He's-
yeah,
He's been texting his brother for the last hour and a half. So.
yeah.
They're probably talking on the phone now, if I had to assume.
From what I heard, it seems like a tough situation.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh shit. Oh, my bad, Heck. Oh, nice play.
Nice
Oh,
over dish.
Shut up. I think I watched that, but it worked.
A little dipsy do behind the net.
With a great pass.
That was a nice play. Looked pretty.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He did the, whatever that, back
Forward
pass
D.
is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I see you there, Hack.
Oh, my bad. I said chip to get ripped.
No, you're good, you're good. Try.
Nice.
Good
Nice.
shot.
Way to be there for that tip.
Great shot.
I'm gonna try and let that rip if I can.
I tried to one touch that.
Wow. The short
Alright,
side goes
thank
in
you.
so easily.
It's crazy.
You don't even need a shooting trick to get that going.
You got caught. Sorry.
No, my bad. I didn't. Tried to DK, didn't like all the speakers.
Up and up.
There you go.
Oh no! Why did I try to pull that back? Oh, oh. Patience, hold it.
What the?
Oh wow.
I gotta.
Ah, I see. I should have stopped up for it.
That was the
should've
craziest
stopped.
backhand.
Nice.
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 Good forecheck. Get in there!
Oh, I'm getting mauled there. There we go.
You can't do that. What's that killed?
Patience.
Ah.
Cool watching back is gonna be so mad that we let AI switch for skater.
Oh wow.
Nice.
No way. I don't know how I picked up that puck.
I don't know how that guy stopped and held it at the blue line.
Yeah, right.
I think he was going full tilt.
I've set up. Ooh! Oh, that's
Ah,
so good.
ah. Didn't enough space.
Smooth.
Oh, I can't shoot.
Go, sauce.
Nice. This one out.
Oh, there it goes.
Nice.
I'm dead.
Oh, I can get it out.
Good save.
Oh, give me the puck.
Oh, sorry.
Axe down there.
Ah, I didn't realize he came in.
I wasn't paying attention to the time.
Am I active?
Oh,
here,
it's
everybody.
probably me.
Okay.
I'll mute.
Okay. I didn't know if it was my mic or...
How bad for the pass?
Oh, what
Nice.
a sauce!
That was a nice pass.
Oh, what a shot!
Yeah, dead.
I have no idea what his comms are, but I think he's gonna say win it back. Hey, and I wasn't even ready for it. There it
Nice.
is. Great patience, nice play.
Don't mind me, I'm just running around the back of the net. Felt like Will Ferrell in semi-pro. It's like, I'm just a decoy. Don't worry about me.
Dude, I thought it was overtime. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we just won the game.
13
Pretty
seconds.
much.
Good. Keep them beat.
Patience, hold it. Oh, that'll work.
Oh, wow.
Shit out of here. Game spouse.
Good games.
Good games.
Good game, Fools.
See you guys.
Later.
Later.
Thanks for the games, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but